in your prime, how much do you think you were making a month?
Easy. 5, 6.
Wow.
Easy. And that
was from 16 to like 20.
Yeah, 28 in total.
Yeah.
I had like...
You have people working for you as well?
Yeah. So I was mainly Blackpool way.
Right, okay.
I didn't really do it near me. That's why I think like the police didn't know.
You weren't on the radar, were you?
Yeah, I wasn't on the radar. And I got nicked. So obviously I was selling tickets for events.
Yeah.
For like Sanctuary, Wigan Pier, BTID.
I think that's a good cover though, isn't it? You were still doing
well.
You're still doing your fairs and stuff.
Yeah, I like it.
So if police looked at you, like, well, he's earning money from doing other activities.
And I was always on socials.
Yeah.
Spent thingy on socials, like so. This was fault after I was just like cleaner. So I was on socials and stuff, and like sharing tickets, events.
Yeah.
So I was at events, parties, raves. You know, I was there. So life and soul of them. 9 times out of 10.
I've seen some pictures and we'll definitely put them in the pod as well.
Yeah, some belters.
Yeah, we can
flash what you're seeing now.
We can flash them up now.
I was like, went to Lorette de Mar with the lads. Well, I said the lads, it was like all of us from the scene at the time.
Yeah.
Like there was, so I took drugs over there. I went on a stag do to Benidorm, took drugs over there, come back, flew back, straight out to Wigan Pier, on the pier. After I went to Magaluf, did it again, took it over there. So I took an ounce to Lorette de Mar, took an ounce to Magaluf. No, I think I took 2 actually. I think my mate took 1 for me as well. Sold that, made money, come back. Obviously the holiday was like free for me at that point. I was still making money at home, had my own runners and stuff doing the job for me. Just, I don't know, it was a bit of a mad lifestyle at the time.
Do you not run a risk of, you know, you taking drugs to like Benidorm, you taking drugs to Lorette de Mar? You're not at risk of picking off another gang by
probably, yeah, but
going inside territory?
Was I?
No.
Do you know, I was asked about fucking drugs where I was getting my fix. Do you know, parties, I was party central. Like they all used to come back to my room. So you'd be on it for in 2 days.
So you just mentioned about your fix. So when did it go from drug dealing to you drug taking?
So like I was saying before, my granddad died while I got run over on a building site. 67-year-old Knowsley, Red Rose. You know, like a Moxie dumper.
Yeah.
The big ones with like wheels are about this big, about that wide.
Jesus.
Well, I backed over him, and like at the time, it was a bad thing, you know.
Difficult thing to go through mentally. And
my uncle was there, my cousin was there, they seen it happen. And like my mum and the other family, my auntie and that, they was like, the kid should go to jail, like blah blah blah. I was like, but that could have been me. You know, in that situation at the time, the guy's been told to come back from paternity. And like his bosses said, get in there, do this. Nobody's ever going to know the truth.
No, exactly.
The kid who's got to live with killing my granddad.
Yeah.
Never learned if he had to go to prison. I don't know whether he has or not.
Well, you never found out?
I got nicked. By the time that
that was at the same time, was it?
Well, it got done at the court case took that long. I was in jail when that went through.
Right.
And obviously I started partying, getting involved with Sniff. The first time I had it was at Reebok Stadium. Wigan Pier had an event on there.
Oh, okay.
So my mate was like, stab one. I'm like, I'll f***ing show you. Bang. So the key. I was just like, wow. What have I been missing?
So you'd never touched it either?
Never touched it.
Even though you're dealing, you never touched it?
Never touched it, never tasted it. To get my mates to taste it, to see how it was, whether it was any good. Never ever took it. And after that, it was like, it's like a newfound world at the time. Like, it was just another realm I'd never been to.
Yeah.
Like, the feeling, the sensation, could get pissed and get sober again in a matter of minutes. And I'd stay up for days. And like, I think I've got a bit of ADHD, personally.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to numbers, people used to think they could take this out of me.
Yeah.
No matter what, I always knew who owed me what, and where, when, what from. You know, even when I was off my head, like they tried to feed me. No, you can't do that. I know where I'm at. So I was like, my friends used to be like, how the f*** does he know? I'm like, I've got some sick, I don't know. Whether it was a coke or what, like used to just help benefit me.
And that's fantastic, because you didn't even go to school, did you?
No, obviously I was
So
anyway,
on,
like, the numbers and stuff. You have to in that game.
Yeah.
But I was always a clever lad with numbers. Not so much nice handwriting, but what you need handwriting for, and especially these days with technology, it's not needed, is it?
And did the drug taking take the pain away from losing your granddad?
I think that's why I did it as well, like to blank it out. Because obviously my granddad was like solid rock for us all, our family at the time.
Yeah.
So he was like the gel that gelled us all.
Yeah.
I think when I lost him, it was a big thing for my mum, also for me as well at the same time.
So you've been working with him though for
So I've been working, obviously, he gave me like my tools, my job opportunity,
Yeah.
you know, stuff like that. And obviously,
massive influence.
I carried on for 3 years. After that, I tried to stop, couldn't. The money was too good. It's like, yeah, but someone else is getting it. But I could be getting it.
Yeah.
I could be making that money. Why am I letting him have it?
Yeah, nice and easy as
Do
well.
you know? So I carried on again. So I stopped, say, 2 months, tried to go back to scaffolding. I think that I've got a few pictures on my Facebook, like laying in a corner on a building site, not giving a f. Supervisor used to come out, you know, like, what you doing?
Yeah.
I'm not f. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't bothered.
Yeah, I can make it easy.
The idea was like, I'm not asked, I've got money at home. So it was like, it didn't really bother me. So I just jacked my job in. And then obviously, okay, so I never kept my drugs at home. I grew weed at home, just slap on the wrist at the time.
Yeah.
It's still the same now. Jails are full. Never kept cocaine at home. And the one time I did, the police come through my door. So I was like to my mate, you need to pick this up tonight. Yeah, I'll come and get it at 11 o'clock. Couldn't make it. So obviously, it is what it is.
And it was just a random. Well, no, you said earlier actually.
Yeah, so like,
It wasn't. They didn't just turn up random.
no, so obviously my next door neighbour at the time was complaining of the smell. You could smell it for fucking ages, for miles. It was strong. The plants were big. Like, they were like, 6, 7 foot tall, 4 foot wide. And when they nicked me, there was like 15 kilos of weed, so only 15 plants. That's how big they were.
Wow.
So by the time I got a solicitor in place, they got involved, took a sample of the weed, got it dropped from, I think at first it was like 40 odd, down to about 10 grand street value.
Oh, right, okay.
So I was getting out, the police station at the time I got nicked, the day I got nicked, I was getting out, and the police officer come back, put him back in his cell. It's like, what do you mean? Put him back in his cell, come for me about half an hour later, started interviewing me again.
Yeah.
3, 4 white bags on the side. Well, 3 white bags even. What's this? I was like, half ounce. And what are these for? So, this weekend, next weekend, weekend after. Party. He's like, don't try. I said, mate, give me one of them. Put me in my cell and watch me go. Well, I can't do it. I said, I know exactly. To prove I can't sniff it all on my own. I think I've been on a session night before as well. And it was like, see a minute.
Should we have a sit down?
Obviously, I've been on a session day before. With a few of my mates. I sold some tickets, there was money for tickets in my wallet.
Yeah.
So when they come in, they took my wallet. And there's 790 quid in there.
Did you still have the 21k under your mattress as well?
No, at that point, that was gone. That. I helped my mum and moved out by that point. That was like early days, that. I think it was only 18, 19 when I had money like that. So after that, I just started like using it myself, paying for things, going out. Like I was lost. I went for a meal, everyone went for a meal.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can imagine you being generous, being the person you
if
are.
I bought, I wouldn't spend loads of money, but if I bought a pair of trainers, my mate was with me, I'd make sure they got something as well.
Yeah.
I weren't tight with my money, and my mates will always justify that.
Were you a scary figure? Did people like?
I never put it on people unless they took the piss.
Yeah.
Like I've had a few people where they've took out of me, I've jumped out of cars and levered them.
Yeah.
I'm not happy, I'm not proud of it.
No.
But
at the time,
that's what I have to do to get my money. Then that's what I have to do. Do you know?
How well hidden was the cocaine they found?
It was in my safe. So when they come in, they're like, "What's your safe code?" I was like, "I don't have a safe code. It doesn't work. I've got a key. I don't know where the key is." But what's in the safe? I was like, "Call my passport and something else." Well, we're gonna have to cut it open. So like, do what you want. I sat there myself like, "Oh
no, no,
please don't get in.
Please don't get in." Obviously got in, and then he come and thingy. I got out on bail anyway, same day. So as I went to Lidl, and mate picked me up. I was like, "I need some food. I've got nothing in." Blah blah blah. Take me to Lidl. So I went to Lidl and went in and got some food and whatnot. And my next door neighbour was there, and she looked at me, and I just looked. I was like, she just went white, like whiter than your socks. You know
the one that grassed you up.
And I just thought, you know what, you're the person that's done this.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell like the look on someone's face. Because he was like, "How you got out when he got all that shit?"
Yeah.
Taken. In between all that as well, like before thingy, I've had lads turn up my house with machetes.
Wow.
You know, take them off and bang them up and down outside my house. That was from one of my ex-birds. She cheated on me with him, apparently. Don't know if it was true. I like to think it was.
So it wasn't drug related?
No, but he was another drug dealer. Had people put the windows through, 500 quid. You know, because they owe someone 500 quid, go put that window through.
Yeah, go put his window.
Found them, found out who it is, because they owe me money. Put the door in, put his nose down the back of his throat.
Yeah.
You know, my brother's coming behind me, booted his head clean
So
off.
you were scary enough to
like to not f around. Like, I'm a big guy. I'm not
No.
small. I've always been big, and like I won't say I was thin. I've always been a unit. You know, big arms, big legs. I'm 6'4".
Yeah.
You know, 6'2" when I went in jail. 6'4" when I come out. Posture that I think. Sleeping on them shit beds. And then obviously when I did get nicked, I adjourned. First time I went back to court, met probation, and they was like, "Right, well, this is what we'll try and do. It's a suspended sentence. Can you see if you can get me these letters off certain people?" So I got references of other police officers that knew me by thinking to say like it was fully out of character.
Yeah.
Solicitors, ambulance, teachers, obviously people who were like big figures in and stuff. And like they was like, "Yeah," and I've got job opportunities to go back into work. She was like, yeah, this is looking good. So November, that was October, November come round, got adjourned again. Come to December, 16th of December, I walked in the court.
What year was this?
2016.
Right, okay, all right, so 10 years.
Yeah, so like 2016, so this is December 16th as well. They changed the judge completely. And as soon as he looked at it, seeing the class A's like, "Mate, you're going down today, I don't care what you've got."
Oh, wow.
The severity of the drugs, I can't be seen giving you a suspended sentence. But I will take in consideration that it's like friends and family, social supplying, so that's all they could do me with, because there wasn't. I had a massive list, but
no one came forward or anything
there
like
was
that.
no thing, and obviously it was just me, just a one-man band sort of thing. From my word against hers, there was never I didn't have really that many text messages, so I only had like my iPhone. They got on my Facebook, seen pictures that I'd sent to people. They'd seen my mobile, I had like a basher, shitty Nokia, £10 throwaway phone. Got a few messages off that, but there was nothing like my cousin. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like loads of text messages when I thought 50. Obviously, seeing my list, seeing my scales, seeing the money on the side, 2 and 2, 60. Obviously, I was doing it, I banged to right. So I was guilty. I'd already gone guilty. So they give me like, I think it was 43 months in total.
Right, okay.
So I was just under 4 years.
And where did you have to serve that? Where was
I started at Forest Bank, and as I walked in at Forest Bank, it was at 8 o'clock at night. Something like that, by the time I got there. No, it wasn't. It was might have been about 5, 6.
Right.
By the time I got to the wing, it was 7:45, and I got to the wing. I was given a cell, put in the cell. Well, not put in and locked in, but put in the cell. It said wing mentor will come round in a minute. So as I'm fucking sat there, I'm just like head in my hands, like wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was going through your head? That must have been crazy.
Obviously, I spoke to my mum on the 3-minute call you get when you land. Had the search, didn't put all my stuff in what I couldn't take in, and sat there. It's like what? It's like looking around. It's like wow.
Because mentally, that must be crazy. You going into court thinking you're gonna get out. Cause that's what everyone was saying.
And the judge being changed.
And next thing, you're in prison.
And to me, it was a blessing. Like the night before I went to court, I was on it. Like,
oh really?
Yeah. Like my mates and all that come round. Like one last blowout.
Yeah.
I was up till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I think I had 2 hours sleep, and I was at court at 9. So I was like sat there and just like. Just looking in, I was like, I can't. This better not be Steve Bell from West Norton. I just turned around and looked. He was my mate. I was like, fucking nice one, buzzing.
In the same cell?
No, he's the mentor on the wing.
Oh,
at the time. So
right.
like anyone who come in, he would like go around with the canteen sheets and stuff. So he said, I'll be back in a minute. Just fill that in. Have you brought any money in with you? I was like, brought 200 quid. So right, your canteen money I've gone the street. Fill this in. Get a £10 canteen. Blah blah blah. £10 credit can go on straight away. We'll get you sorted. I'll be back in a minute. Come back with 2 shopping bags full.
Oh really?
Off him and all his mates on the wing, sort of thing.
Yeah.
They're like bottles of Coke, bottles of Vimto, noodles, crisps, chocolate, tuna. He said, I'll come and see you in the morning. So when he come in the morning, obviously he was on survey, obviously one of the survey members. So he's like, here, take that, take this. I'll be battering around in a bit, come with like half grip. Now, currency in jail with food or milk.
Oh,
so
really?
Come with like a load of milk,
Yeah.
with some brew packs. I didn't really drink brews at the time. Well, I used to drink coffee every now and again, but I wouldn't go out my way to have a coffee. I'd rather just have juice or water or fizzy pop at the time. So he come, obviously, brought everything with me. And he's like, you'll only be on here for about 2 weeks. I'm like, I'll see if I can keep you on here as long as I can. So my mum's first visit was like, I think it was a week and a half. Like, it must have been a week and a half from the first visit to come and see me. So she come and see me and she just looked at me and she went, you look healthier already. I said, I feel miles better, like, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think I dropped from, when I landed there, 6'2", 25 stone 6. And I think by that point, you've been to a health and all your checks.
Yeah, do you over?
Yeah. Decided C, A, B, and C jabs, measles, and just make sure you're all right while I was in there. So I had all them and had a check, and I dropped down 2 stone.
Wow.
Already.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Obviously, I was eating. Like, my mum thought I weren't eating and stuff like that, which she would, but I was like eating correctly. Where before I was like binge eating. To go home like
partying
off my head to send me to sleep. This is no word of a lie. I used to eat a bag of Mao pinballs. And honestly, I'd
go to sleep with.
And I'd be out like that.
Oh, a bag of Mao and
pinballs. Give them the kids.
Give them me.
Honestly, literally, a bag of them. The fucking bullshit was gone.
Oh, I'm saying right up with them.
So obviously, when she come and see me, I just looked healthier already. Like my skin had cleared up, and I had an haircut. You know, lads up wing.
And how long was that?
That was like 2 weeks in.
Right.
Well, a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. So obviously started my sentence there. Got on the main wing at the time was D2, which announced. So it was like the people who didn't smoke, the ones who would go quiet, got on.
Yeah.
Got on with the sentences. That was like their wing. So it was like,
so you got on a good wing.
I was on a good wing. Now, I was just sitting in my pad at first, like I didn't speak to no one. Met a lad called, what's his name? We called him Wingnut. He was sound this like, you're only a young lad. Ashley is called. He comes to my cell, he's like, you're not coming out on wing, like? I'm like, nah mate, I'm gonna sit in here and watch telly, like.
Oh really?
You know, just being like a bit secluse at the time.
Yeah.
Within,
which is understandable, being first.
And obviously he kept chipping away at me. I was like, go on then, I'll come out and go.
Did you know at this point how long you were having to spend in there?
Yeah. So obviously I'd sentenced by that point.
And it was 43, didn't?
Yeah, I'd only do half of that.
So you knew you were doing half at that time as well, right? Okay.
So I knew I was only doing a short sentence.
Long enough though.
And like people at home were already saying like, oh, he's got a short sentence, he must be a grass, this, that, and other.
Oh, really?
I was never a
Yeah.
Took it all on my chin. It was me and me only. It did bother me a little bit.
Yeah, it will do.
Like when I got out, I dealt with it myself. Like because nobody else had gone down in the time I was there. So
when you were there, because obviously in your head now you've got like, well, I'm doing 19 months and that's it, and obviously for you that's a short sentence.
yeah.
Were you like, I'm getting straight back on it when I get out, I'm going to carry on where I left off, or were you like?
At first I was like, just go back to this when I get out. Like,
yeah.
We'll just pick up where we left off. And then in my head I'm thinking, no, because it's like my mum, all the stuff my mum, my sister, my brothers, my dad had all that to go through. Like I was like, my mum was like a rock to me, but I was also a rock to my mum.
Yeah.
So like if she was struggling, she'd come to me and like I'd be the person.
Especially now with your granddad not there as well.
Yeah, and obviously I was the person she could come to if she needed anything.
Yeah.
Like, and my mum didn't have that stability then. So in my head I'm thinking, this is not fair on my mum at the time. Obviously I met some good people in there. I mean, I met some contacts if I ever wanted to do anything.
Yeah.
You know, like people I know I could ring tomorrow and just straight away bang, line
start it up. Yeah,
I'm done. I'm in the game.
Yeah,
but I don't want it. You know, it's not one of them lifestyle. It's good lifestyle. Don't get me wrong. You can eat out, you can have food wherever you want, do what you want, train all day. You can do that doing something else.
Well, we touched on it before we started like the pod on this episode, but it's now for you. I think based on what we've said already, it's a blessing now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That you got like arrested.
Yeah, so like I always said to my mum, like if I didn't get arrested or I didn't get nicked or I didn't get thingy, I'd probably be dead.
Yeah,
I really do think I'd be dead.
Because you're 37 now, aren't you?
37 now. Like I come out, like you've got pictures, so you can show.
Yeah, the logo on.
You can see it. Show them at this point. The picture before and the picture after. I mean, I went to the pub the day I got out on my first town leave. I went to the pub with my mum, which is a picture where I'm in a red and black vest.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was 19 stone 5 though. I was running around the track 3 times a day.
Yeah.
3 miles every time, every time. So as soon as they opened the door at 7 o'clock, bang, I was out. Back in, half an hour, shower, change, back to work, dinner time, food quick, tuner on toast, back out on the track, press ups in between.
Yeah.
I'd do like 7 laps, press up, 7 laps, press up, 7 laps, press ups.
So that was just on the day in jail then?
That was my thing. And then at night, I'd go to the gym, which was a kid at Kirkham. Absolute. Anyone who's been to Kirkham knows me. Absolute dead. And obviously I'd do the same. So then we'd go for a walk around the jail. I think the perimeter lap was a mile.
Right, okay.
Of like all the roads and stuff. So we used to do the laps at night. I'd do a couple of laps on the track if I had chance before my mates were ready for the gym. I'd go and do another 3 mile.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was getting out, they do another test on your, bloods and all that, and make sure your levels are all right and stuff. And I'm stood there like, I thought I was healthy. Well, I am healthy, but like she looked at me dead puzzled because of my weight and my height.
Yeah.
Like I was still 19 stone 5, so my BMI still through the roof. And she's looking at me. She's got blood pressure, resting heart rate on, and she went. I said, "What's up?" Because we were muttering under the ref, and I was like, "What's up?" She was like, "Do you do a lot of cardiovascular activity?" I run that track 3 times a day, 3 miles every time. She was like, I was like, "Wow, what's up?" She went, "Your heart rate shouldn't be as low as it is. You're clinically dead." Like, I think my resting heart rate at the time was like between 38 and 40.
Yeah.
You know,
that's really low.
So why are you
low for my build as well?
Yeah.
So you've gone from doing what you're doing outside of prison to being in prison. Obviously, no drugs. You're eating, say healthy, relatively healthy.
Yeah.
But you're doing all this physical exercise as well. Did someone switch and think, I like how I feel. I want to stay like this.
So when I got out.